This is 7 National News, and in our top story, in line with the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan's declaration of 2017 as the National Year of Giving, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has called for a national giving retreat on Wednesday, February the 1st. The retreat will bring together over 100 cabinet ministers, government officials and community and humanitarian leaders in order to carve out a permanent strategic framework for ongoing ideas and initiatives related to the Year of Giving. The ruler of Dubai also called on the public to participate in the national plan by contributing ideas and suggestions via the Year of Giving hashtag across his social media accounts. He pointed out that by doing so, the community can proactively drive the private sector's role in social responsibility and nurture a spirit of volunteering and patriotism for future generations. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed stated on the occasion that they believe the retreat will further boost the UAE's position as the region's leading charitable hub and also transform people's enthusiasm for giving into sustainable institutional work. He added that they also plan to declare a permanent strategic charity framework in the UAE after the retreat. The agenda for Wednesday is based around 6 key pillars: corporate social responsibility, volunteer work, humanitarian organisations, media, a pillar related to the legislative system and government policies, and lastly, serving the nation. The Ministry of Energy has released petrol prices for the month of February, and motorists are set to see yet another rise at the pump. Unleaded 98 will see a 4.7% rise from January to cost 2 dirhams per litre. Special 95 will cost 189, up 5%, and E Plus will cost 182 with a 5.2% rise. Diesel will cost 2 dirhams, up 3% from January prices. It was noted that petrol prices in the UAE rose last year, but less sharply than international oil benchmarks. Brent crude rose 52.4% last year and closed last week at $55.52 a barrel. That's down 2.3% for the year to date. Leading doctors and healthcare providers unveiled the latest and most advanced techniques for the treatment of malignant tumors, including high-tech technology. That was during a press conference held at Al Zahra Hospital on Saturday. During the press conference, Al Zahra Hospital Dubai announced a cooperation agreement with the HCA Healthcare Group in the UK, which includes the Princess Grace Hospital in London, which is the first hospital in the UK providing the latest technology and treatment for cancer patients. Officials revealed that this agreement will mean that cancer patients who were previously travelling abroad in search of better treatment procedures can now access the same care and high-quality services in the heart of Dubai, while also contributing to the attraction of medical tourism to the Emirates. One technique discussed during the conference was HIPEC, which is a treatment option for people who have advanced surface spread of cancer within the abdomen, without disease involvement outside of it. Doctors revealed that HIPEC is a highly concentrated, heated chemotherapy treatment that is delivered directly to the abdomen of cancer patients during surgery. And unlike systematic chemotherapy delivery, which circulates throughout the body, HIPEC delivers chemotherapy directly to cancer cells in the abdomen.
Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, the Vice President and ruler of Dubai, have set a very ambitious target for Dubai to become a hub of healthcare and to attract 500,000 medical tourists by 2020. We thought this effort would help a great deal in this initiative. We thought this effort also will help a great deal in reducing the outbound travel for seeking healthcare outside, because we do collaboration on different programs such as advanced cancer program, advanced gastrointestinal, liver and pancreas programs, and also we look at improving the know-how by cross-training and the development of the quality program between the hospital here in Al Zahra Hospital in Dubai and the Princess Grace Hospital in the UK.
We're hoping to build on the relationships that we already have The Al Zahra already have a relationship with the Princess Grace and sometimes send their patients to us. And what we're hoping to do is develop that and strengthen that so that both the Al Zahra and the Princess Grace can benefit from that, and that the patients will have continuity of care. Hopefully just access to other opinions and advice and sharing of knowledge and expertise across both countries so that the patients benefit both ends.
While talking about many of the most modern techniques used in advanced medical centres around the world, including nanoknife technology and HIPEC, doctors and healthcare providers revealed that these latest technologies have contributed effectively to the successful treatment of tumours that were previously considered difficult to eradicate through surgery.
HIPEC therapy is standard of care now in many cancer centers in the United States. This treatment is being especially for patients who have disseminated disease, advanced disease, especially in this part of the world. We're seeing patients who come with advanced disease with late stage. It's been used routinely in many centers. It's required a full team, a dedicated team. We have developed the first HIPEC team in private sector in the UAE. We have done our 4th successful case with no complication. Patient is receiving this complex operation with removing large amount of cancer with what we call a R0 resection, so no cancer is left in the body, plus introducing this chemotherapy in a very controlled fashion according to the standard of guidelines of the National Cancer Institute in the United States. Absolutely is safe. It's a complex procedure, however, done by the right team, by the right people around, it is safe for these patients.
We have a number of projects underway, including a cancer care program, and within that program we've been able to introduce a relatively new technique for this part of the world called HIPEC. And in essence, what we're doing during an operation is actually introducing chemotherapeutic agents into the body to actually add to the value of the surgery rather than waiting until after the surgery and then giving the chemotherapeutic agents. The outcomes have been shown to be so much better, and we're leading that charge here in the UAE.
The Road and Transport Authority has revealed its plan to manage traffic movement this week during the Dubai tour, which starts on Tuesday. It will be the 4th edition of the event and will run for 5 days until Saturday the 4th, where 16 teams will compete in 5 stages over a combined distance of 865 kilometres. Engineer Maytha bin Adai, the CEO of the RTA's Traffic and Roads Agency, stated that the necessary arrangements are in place in coordination with a number of public and private organisations, including the Dubai Police, the UAE Cycling Federation and the Dubai Sports Council. The tour will be crossing some districts and streets of Dubai, with the first stage starting from the Dubai International Marine Sports Club at King Salman bin Abdulaziz Street over to the Pont Jumeirah over a distance of around 181 kilometres, and will run from around 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. The second stage starts on Wednesday from the same place and heads over towards Ras Al Khaimah over a distance of 187 kilometres, while the third stage also starts from the Dubai International Marine Sports Club and heads over towards Fujairah over a distance of 200 kilometres. The fourth stage starts on Friday morning from Dubai International Marine Sports Club to Hatta, that's over a distance of 172 kilometres, while the fifth and final stage kickstarts on Saturday from the same starting point as the previous day and heads over to City Walk, covering 127 kilometres. New drivers with less than a year-old driving licence killed 49 people last year out of a total of 198 deaths on Dubai roads, that's according to officials. Major General Mohammed Saif Al-Zafin, the Dubai Police Assistant Commander-in-Chief for Operations, revealed that the new drivers caused 24.7% of the deaths on the road last year, and most of them were Asian motorists. He added that the new motorists were aged between 20 and 40 and killed 49 people compared to 32 in 2015. And the main reason was due to sudden swerving and not staying in traffic lanes. Drivers from India and Pakistan killed 12 people each, while Emiratis were involved in 3 road deaths. He noted that as Asian drivers were on top of the list, they will contact their consulates and discuss with them ways of educating them on safe driving. According to a local daily, Dubai traffic police statistics show that most of the new drivers who caused deaths were spending long hours on the roads, such as heavy truck drivers and delivery bikers, and that drivers with more than 16 years of experience were also involved in the deaths of 24 people last year. That's compared to 18 in 2015. The Ministry of Interior arrested 30 suspects in 17 cases related to drug smuggling and trafficking in the last 3 months of 2016. That's according to a senior official. Colonel Saeed Al-Suwaidi, the Director General of the Anti-Narcotics Federal Directorate General at the Ministry of Interior, made the announcement and was quoted saying that the ministry seized 3,814,000 Captagon pills, 21 kgs of hallucination pills and hashish, and an attempt to smuggle over 3 million narcotic pills was uncovered during the period. He also noted that the arrests and confiscations have shown the exceptional ability, vigilance and expertise of the Ministry of Interior personnel in preserving the nation's resources, protecting the community and preventing its youth from falling prey to addiction. And finally, looking to other news now, a fleet of over 10 electric vehicles left the Burj Al Arab this morning to cover more than 700 kilometres through all 7 Emirates to mark the start of the first Emirates electric vehicle road trip. The move looks to help drive the UAE towards a more sustainable future, where the 4-day trip will showcase the best of electric vehicle technology, with 3 new charging stations at the Marjan Island Hotel over in Ras Al Khaimah, the Novotel Hotel in Fujairah and the Sofitel Corniche Hotel in Abu Dhabi. Officials behind the launch stated that this type of event is important for the development of the electric vehicle industry, which is at a very early stage here in the UAE. Dealerships need to increase, insurance options need to be developed, banks and financing options need to be improved, and buying and installing charging stations need to become more coherent for the consumer. The journey began with a fleet boasting Tesla Model X and Model S vehicles, Renault Zoe models, and a Volkswagen retrofitted electric car. The vehicles will transport 40 individuals around the UAE until Wednesday, the 1st of February, when it then will draw to a close at the Sustainable City with a grand finale.
The road trip as an idea, what we've discovered through the last 2 years of running it in Europe and now here in the Emirates is that the cars excite people and that allows us to engage them. So the road trip is essentially the way to engage people and get them on board with what we're doing, and then we use that platform to discuss topics of climate change, sustainability and how the electric vehicle industry is shaping up in general. In terms of charging stations, we're installing charging stations in Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah and Abu Dhabi at the Accor hotels. To be honest, we could have installed less charging stations because the range of most of the vehicles is sufficient to get across most of the UAE.
For the EV road trips, they have installed a charging station in different points in the UAE. So the maximum distance they will have to reach is 130, 140 kilometers. These cars have an autonomy of 300 kilometers for the new Renault Zoe on normal driving condition. So basically, it will be easy to cover the distance and charge a car when they reach the hotel in point A or point B, and then they will start again for another 150 kilometers and recharge again. From the beginning, the Renault Zoe had been designed fully around the battery. So basically, they took a battery of 22 kilowatt capacity battery and then designed the car entirely around the battery, just to make sure that everything was efficient for the car. So the car has a capacity, the battery has a capacity of 22 kilowatt or 41 kilowatt for the new Renault Zoe. And depending on the charging station that you will use and the chameleon chargers that we have, you will charge a car in an hour or 2 hours, depending on the distance you want to make. So basically, it's quite common. It will take only 1 hour to fully charge the car, and then you can do another 300 kilometers.